Trump tweeted, "As I learn more and more each day, I am coming to the conclusion that what is taking place is not an impeachment. It is a coup intended to take away the power of the people, their vote, their freedoms, their Second Amendment, religious freedom or religion, military, border wall, and their God-given rights as a citizen of the United States of America." Here with reaction, Congressman Devin Nunes, Jim Jordan, Mark Meadows. Well, I don't disagree with a single word the president said there. Any of you?
Sean, think about this. Nancy Pelosi, excuse me, Mark. Nancy Pelosi putting Adam Schiff in charge of this impeachment inquiry is exactly what Jim Comey did when he put Peter Strzok in charge of the Trump-Russia investigation. Someone as biased as Adam Schiff. Even Democrats would agree Peter Strzok should have never been running that investigation. Never should have been. Michael Horowitz said he never should have been running that investigation. He's the one who said, "Don't worry, Lisa, we'll stop Trump." Nancy Pelosi is doing the same thing with putting Adam Schiff in charge of this investigation. So the president is right. They've already made a determination. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about the truth. And the American people see through it.
Once again, it seems, Devin Nunes or Mark, it seems like another boomerang. You know, now we're going back, and I've been saying we need to do this. We're getting back into Hillary's rigged investigation. Then we're waiting on the FISA report from the Inspector General. Then after that, the counterintelligence report, the Durham report, which I assume will be, they probably had people in the Obama administration outsourcing intelligence gathering to spy on a candidate, a transition team, and a president and other American citizens. Are you confident that Italy and, I'm just picking out of thin air, Great Britain and Australia maybe, that those three countries, you're smiling, Mark Meadows, that's good, I'm doing my job. Are you confident that's likely something we might discover?
Well, I think we're going to find a lot of players that were involved in this, Sean, and I think Jim's absolutely right. The Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, they've made up their mind. Their one goal is to disenfranchise the voters from coast to coast who elected this president in November of 2016. But more problematic than that is they have campaigned on really a false narrative. We know that Hillary Clinton, we know that senators and House members, we know the DNC have reached out to foreign entities to help them during their election campaign. And what did they expect? That they would get elected or reelected, and yet they're going to try to use the same narrative to impeach a president. They're creating an obstruction trap to try to hold this president on impeachable offenses, and we've got to call him out on it.
Devin Nunes, look at the parallels here. Hillary Clinton's dossier, Russian dossier with lies that impacted the 2016 election, they didn't care about that. They didn't care about Ukrainian interference and a DNC contractor working with the Ukrainians to impact our election. Politico acknowledging in January 2017 that they were successful. Where are all those people that said we can't have this going on in our country?
There's a couple things that I think your audience also needs to know about, and that is that this is not a real impeachment. Okay, this is like a faux impeachment. What they're doing is, by keeping this at the House Intelligence Committee, the House Intelligence Committee is not a place to run impeachment hearings. So what they're trying to do is they're hiding this from the American people. They don't want the normal process. And as Mark just pointed out, it's important for people to go back and look at what the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee did. He fabricated the president's own words. And as Mark, this needs a closer examination. The Democrats tried to get dirt from the Ukrainians. The DNC, the Clinton campaign, the origins of the Russia investigation begin in Ukraine.
Will we, Jim Jordan, will justice be served? Do you believe that what we know and the facts that we've explained to this audience here, that this will result in those people involved in all of this being held accountable?
Sean, the Democrats are scared. Why do you think Nancy Pelosi attacked Bill Barr last week? Why do you think the Democrats are trying to move fast? Why do you think she said we want to strike while the iron's hot? They're nervous about the investigation Bill Barr and John Durham are doing and what that's going to uncover. They're nervous about the truth. That's why they're moving so fast. They tried the slow approach. They tried the 2-year Mueller approach. That didn't work because we had time to get all the facts and prove them wrong. So now they're saying we're going to strike while the iron's hot. We're going to do it in the Intelligence Committee. We're going to put the most biased chairman in the Congress in charge of it, Adam Schiff, who is no different than Peter Strzok. That's why they're doing all this, is to undermine Bill Barr and to go after the president that we all elected.
Adam Schiff is a liar. I'll put him on this program for a full hour. Give him 3 hours of my radio show, 630 at the best radio stations in the country, Mark Meadows. Will we get to the truth and look at another boomerang back? Now are we going to, have they done us a favor? Because now we can see Ukrainian Clinton DNC collusion.
Well, we're going to be able to see that, but I don't think they've done us a favor. They've done us a disservice. You know, when you look at what Adam Schiff has done, what they continue to do each and every day is put this president and this administration, but more importantly, the American people, they're putting them through really an impeachment mockery, not an impeachment trial. And when we start to look at the facts, Devin and Jim are exactly right. When you go back and look at the facts, yes, it is going to boomerang on them, but they're doing all of this right now because there is a pile of evidence that is about to be unleashed on them from the IG and John Durham, which will debunk all the Adam Schiff testimony of the last 2.5 years. But we've got to make sure that we stay on it and hold those people accountable. The American people expect it. In fact, they demand it.
Let me, if I may, revise and extend my remarks, Congressman, my fellow colleague, to use your words in the Congress. What I meant by that is they did us a favor because now the American people can see who really did the things they're accusing the president of. Devin, where's this all going to end?
Well, just remember, the House Intelligence Committee, the reason they're doing this is because it's all behind closed doors. It's all secret. So we know from the Russia hoax, this is like Russia hoax 2.0. You're going to continue to see drip, drip, drip. There'll be new stories, new bombshells, anonymous sources. The good thing is that the Republican Party, conservatives, we're used to this. Now it's just a matter of making sure that those in the middle in America understand what a hoax this really is.
I want every American to know that those tractors, that's the work that Devin Nunes has to do tomorrow. He's got a lot of tractor work tomorrow. All right, good to see you guys. Thank you.